What is up, everyone? It's Ricky572. Return a chance. Today is March 9th, 2023, and we're gonna hop on and do a quick market watch. So we have Maze of Memories coming out tomorrow, but we're gonna take a look at those throughout this weekend. We'll do another market watch and check those prices because we want to see the fallout and see what the prices settle at. But right now we're gonna be taking a look at some Infernoble Knight cards because they just got announced some support in the new set Duelist Nexus. So starting off with Infernoble Knight Renaud, which is a collector rare. What is this at? What is this at? This is at, well, it did get a buyout because it only has 6 listings on the market. It looks like they were selling for around like $48, $50, $40, and now they're starting to head up to that $94 price point, $100, $120, and $125, and then going up to $150. But it doesn't look like they have sales at that price yet. It's just what people are listing them at. But we did have sales yesterday and a couple. Yeah, well, today we had one sale at $40, and then everything else was like yesterday bought out at like $40 to $50. So yeah, that's going up in price. Let's go back and let's take a look at some of the other cards. We have the ultra rare Renaud from Toon Chaos. Didn't this get reprinted in? Oh, it did get a super rare reprint. But let's look at the ultra rare. See if it's going up in price as well. It looks like it's at $8, so not too much movement on the ultra rare. Renaud, because it does have a super rare, so I could see why it's not moving too much. You could play either or. But we do have Infernoble Knight Emperor Charles. I think it's a level 9, right? Am I correct on that? Yeah, we have Charles, and I think the new Infernoble Knight link that they have, it actually gives you access to a spell negate, or I think a trap negate. I'm not quite sure. I'll put it right here so you guys can see it. But it uses one link monster, which is Infernoble Knight Emperor Charles, as a link material, and this one is starting to go up. Does it have a reprint as well? Yeah, it has a rare reprint, but technically the ultra rare is the highest rarity reprint. So this one is currently at 15 listings, and it's starting to head up to the, well, it was back in January. It was at around like $2. Now it's starting to head up to the $9 price point right there, $9 price point, $10, and $10 right here on the first page. I can actually see these going up a little bit more the closer we get to Duelist Nexus, because your only other option is playing the rare for my budget players. So if you don't care about playing the higher rarity, just get the rare. But I could definitely see this going up a little bit more because you're either stuck with the ultra rare or the rare, and most players who like their higher rarity stuff wouldn't mind paying. I think this is like a 1 or 2 of in a deck, so I'm pretty sure they wouldn't mind paying like up to $15 for ultra rare Charles. But going back to the other card, let's see what else we could take a look at. Infernoble Arms. It's one of their equipped spells. This one is currently, does it have another copy? Oh, so this one has multiple. It has super and rare, but it only has 22 listings on the market right now for the ultra rare. So let's see, does this go up? So I saw some people buying some today at around like $4. Now they're starting to hit up to the $5 price point. $6 on the first page with shipping. $6, $6. So yeah, it's starting to go up a little bit. Like I said, they just got announced, so people are going on the market and trying to find things to buy for Duelist Nexus later on. We have, this is a super rare Knight Oliver. It's a super rare, but it's only at 24 listings from Rise of Duelist. Does this have a reprint? This one has a reprint as well. It's a common. But what is this one at? This one's at like $1 or $2, so not too much. It's still pretty affordable. It's just low on listing. That's what caught my eye. 24 listings. Let's see what else is low on listings. 315 listings. That's not low. Everything else is like pretty high on listings. There's still things available on the market, but yeah, I guess the ones that really caught my attention is the Infernoble Knight Charles with 15 listings, Renaud at 6 listings, and then we have this one going low on listings as well. This one's a super rare, but it's going low on listings as well. So I would probably, I mean, you do have a common to play with if you want to. I'm not really too familiar with the Infernoble Knight deck, but I'm pretty sure you run like at least 1 or 2 of these. They're still pretty cheap in my opinion, so if you could pick up your copies right now for under like $1 or $2, just to be safe for later on, I think you're in a good spot. But other than that, that's gonna be it for Infernoble Knights. We'll check back on these later on in a couple months before the set releases and see how they're doing again. So since Infernoble Knight's got support, it's only right we took a look at it sold, the collector rare. It looks like people have already gone in on it and have started buying it out. There's only 6 listings on the market available right now. And right now we have listings starting at 67 right there. 75 for moderately played, then 75, 80, 100, and 104. It looks like we had a lot of sales yesterday around like the $60 price point. Yeah, 80, 78, 80, 80, 80. So we have a couple sales at 80. Then we have a couple sales at 70, 70, 70, 65, 70, and $65. I remember these were like, I think its lowest price point around $50. Yeah, it looks like the lowest price point was around like $50 according to the graph. But yeah, people have started to buy these out. And this is a card you use like 1 or 2 of in a deck, so it's pretty important for them. And this is the highest rarity. We do have ultra rares and a couple super rares for my budget players. But let's take a look at the ultra rare since it's technically the highest affordable rarity you could buy. These are at currently at $5, $5, $5, $5, $5, and $5. I honestly think this is still a good pickup because your only option, like I said, is either the collector rare or the super rare. So if you want something shiny and nice, I'm pretty sure people are gonna go after the ultra rare. I can actually see these hitting like at least $10 later on when Infernobles get support, and if they turn into like a meta deck later on, these could actually hit like maybe $12 to $15. And like I said, your other options are super rare, which I don't think will hit too high because there's 2 of them, or the collector rare. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are and what you guys think about is sold. Imperial Iron Wall I saw being mentioned as a tech to go against Kashtira. We do have rares available right here for my budget players, and we do have commons here as well. But the super rare and the ultra rare are starting to go up in price. Currently, the super rare from the OTS tournament pack 1 is what is it at? It was like below $4 back in January. Now it's starting to head up to the $5 price point right there with shipping. $5, $6 with shipping, $5, $6 with shipping, and then we have some going up to like $7 and $7.50 right there on the first page. Currently with 18 listings on the market. And next we have the ultra rare. The ultra rare from Joey's World. It was sitting around like under $5 back in January as well. Currently at 37 listings, and these are damaged $4, $5 with shipping. This one's probably offline. Let me try to grab it, but if it's offline, it doesn't count. Oh, it does count. I could probably buy that. I'll probably buy that right after this market watch. Hopefully it's still there. But yeah, that's at $2 basically. We have some going up to $7, $7, $7, and yeah, $7.50 on the first page for the ultra rare copies. The effect is pretty simple. It says cards cannot be banished. What do I think about this? It's kind of a slow tech. I would rather play something like Lancia or like, I mean, if they're going, I guess you could, if you're going first, definitely put this in the side and you could definitely stop them. But I think there's better options in my opinion to play. You could play Dimensional Barrier. You could play Lancia. You could play what else stops from banishing. There's other cards that do it, but yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on Imperial Iron Wall. So I've been hearing a couple market watchers talk about Gold Sarcophagus as a tech to use in branded Bysteel Despias. I guess it's to banish what is it, the comedy or something. I forgot what they banish, but it's something that lets them banish, and then once they banish that monster, they get to add. But let me know down in the comments what that was. I forgot. But it looks like the secret rare is kind of low on listings. It has 29 listings. I remember these were around like $3 to $4. Yeah, they were around $3 to $4. Now they're starting to head up a bit to like the $5 price point, $6. $6 and yeah, $6 with shipping right there. This one has 176. Oh, these are Italian. $6 right here and $6.25. So they're starting to go up a little bit, but we do have a bunch of other copies we could choose from. Let's see the gold rare from, I think this is the original one, right? This one is currently at like $10. $10 for lightly played limited, but this is the original one if I'm not mistaken. And then we have, I actually like platinum rare a lot, like the rarity, because it's so unique. These are These are only at $2, $3, $3, $3, and $3 right there. Let's see what else we have. We have another gold rare for like under $1. We have super rares, we have commons, we have ultras. There's so many other rarities you could play. Actually, I think this is the original one. Yeah, I forgot which one was the original one. Let me know down in the comments. But yeah, we have a bunch of rarities. We even have a secret pharaoh's rare and a ultra pharaoh's rare that you could choose from. Those are probably up in price as well. Let me look at those. Gold, sarcophagus. Let's look at the secret pharaoh's rare first. Have they gone up in price? No, they're still like around 60-ish, 70-ish dollars. And it looks like they took a dip and they haven't been going up, so Gold Sark, the ultra rare. This one looks like it's been going up the past couple months. These are at, let's see, Italian. We'll look at English. This one's at 175, 180 German, 130 Italian, and then they go up to like $300. Wow, that's crazy. Looks like the Gold Sarcophagus Ultra Pharaoh's Rare is worth more than the secret rares. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on Gold Sarcophagus, and yeah. I've seen a couple Naturia Shiza builds doing good this format, so I took a look at Naturia Beast, and it looks like it's starting to go up in price. These are currently only at 12 listings, and let's see. Listings start at $14, then they go up to $18 with shipping, and then they head up to like the $20 price point. On the first page, they reached that $27 price point. That is crazy. I remember these were like under like $5 a couple months ago. Well, not months ago. Let's see. I think last year. Yeah, last year I was able to pick some up at like $5. I picked like three of these up, but I sold them too early. I didn't sell them recently. I sold them too early at like around $10 and $11. But it looks like they started to go up now. What else do we have? We have ultra rares. Ultra rares look like they're low on listings as well. 21 listings, and these are starting to go up to the $4 price point. $4, and we have $5 on the first page. And I know we have another version. We have gold rare. I like gold rare too. I like the rarities no one really likes. These gold rares are at $3, $3, $3, and heading up to the $4 price point. These currently have 47 listings on the market, but no one really wants them, so I'm pretty sure you'll be safe with these if you want to play this one. We have another gold rare right here. Looks like it's at like $3. We have ultra rares right here from Dual Power, like $2-3. So you do have like budget options if you don't want to go for the secret rare or the ultra rare dual terminal, which is like the highest rarity for the card, even though I think secret rare looks better. But these are currently at $120, so they're way above what I would pay for them. But let me know what your thoughts are on Naturia Beast. This one is actually pretty crazy. It's a card I kind of ignored for a while. I remember selling these at like $3, $4, and I just never thought they'd go up. But it looks like I was wrong about that one, and these were sitting around like, well, let's take a look at January. These were sitting under $7 back in January, and are now starting to head up to the $10 price point. $10 of shipping right there. We have $10, $11 right there, and yeah, they're starting to go up to the like $11 price point on the first page. On the second page, we have more verified sellers. They're starting to sell it for $13 on the second page. That is crazy. And these currently have 30 listings on the market. Does it have a reprint? No reprint for Timaeus. Battle of Chaos, I think it's a set that might get reprinted this year, so just be aware of that. Let me see. Is it Battle of Chaos? Yeah, Battle of Chaos hasn't got a reprint for any of its cards, so be aware of that, and just keep an eye out for these cards. It might get a reprint this year, actually. It might get a reprint like as a super rare or a common. If we get 10s, I don't know if we're getting 10s, but definitely I could see these cards getting reprinted sometime this year. So sprites have actually been doing pretty good this format. They've been topping a couple of events. Not as much as Kashtira, but they're still up there. You can still see like 1 or 2 sprite decks in the top cut every now and then. We're going to be talking about Sprite Sprint and Gigantic Sprites. So Sprite Sprint, I think, is undervalued right now. Currently, well, last month it was around like, I guess, under $7. And right now we have a couple listings at around like, I'm going to add those to cart. Those are like $7. But we have a couple listings at 850, 850, 850, 850. Then they hit the $9 price point. Then on the second page, they start going up to like the $9 and like 30-cent price point, $9.50 price point, almost heading up to that $10 price point. I honestly think it's undervalued because this is one of the techs that you have to go into now to send the angler into the graveyard. So it's a very important card you need to run. And also, since Kashtira is running around in format, you need to run 2 copies so they don't banish it off Unicorn. And that's the reason I'm probably going to go in on it. And I honestly think these could probably hit the $15 price point later on. But let me know what your thoughts are on Sprite Sprint. Next is Gigantic Pride, kind of the same scenario. You need to run 2 copies now because of Unicorn, so if they banish one, you still have the other one to rely on. These are actually starting to head up. These were sitting around like $5 a couple months ago, and now they're starting to head up to the, we still have a copy at $5, but then they go up to like $6, $7, and $7.50 right there on the first page. And they start hitting the $8 price point on the second page right here. But yeah, I could honestly see these going up. Well, Sprite Sprint more than Gigantic Sprite, because Gigantic Sprite does have an unlimited printing from Power of the Elements. So I could, if you want to make a safe like investment, I would go into Sprite Sprint, maybe buy like a playset or something. You could probably see these go up in a couple months if they do good at YCS Los Angeles. So we know that Kashtira is the best deck in the room, but it looks like some of the prices for these Kashtira cards have started to go down in price. Looks like the Ulti Fenrir, I remember it was like selling for like $100, $120. Now you could get your copies for like under $80. $75 right there, $80 right there with shipping, so like $80 on the first page. I can honestly see these going down a little bit more as time goes by. We have, oh, go back. We have Kashtira Fenrir, the ultra rare. These are currently at $36 with shipping, $36 with shipping, and $38 right there with shipping. And these were sitting at its highest price point at like $60. So they took like a big, well, $60 to $70. So they took a big dip right there. We have the Kashtira Theosis. These were selling around like $60 a couple months ago. No, a couple weeks ago, I mean, because they just came out. And now they're under like $35, $36 on the first page. So yeah, that took a price dip as well. And we have, let's see, a Rice Heart. It's kind of up its market price. These were selling for around 20, then they dipped down to like under 10. Now they're starting to head up to like the $14 price point. So these are heading up a little bit. We have Kashtira Unicorn right here. These hit a high price point of like $27. Now you could get copies of these for like $10, $11, even $12 right here, 12. So yeah, like under $12 right now you could get your copies of Unicorn. So that's pretty cheap. And what else do we want to talk about? The Tier Element, Rice Heart, and Kashtira. I actually thought these were going to go up a little bit higher, but no, they actually went down. So I took an L right there. We have, I think that's it. Let's take a look at the Field Spell now. The Field Spell was around like $60, $70, and it looks like now it took a price dip, and it's currently at $50, $50, $50, $51 right there. Let's take a look at the second page. 51, 50. So you could get your copy of the Field Spells for under $55, for like $50 to $5 and under. So it didn't take too much of a price dip because I remember these were like at 60, but it did start to go down in price. But let me know what your thoughts are on these Kashtira cards. So I've been seeing Marinces do pretty good this format. They've been topping a couple events. They haven't been getting like first place, second place, but they've been in like the top cuts, like top 18, top 32. So I wanted to take a look at Marinces Dive since it's one of those cards that doesn't have a reprint. Marinces Dive looks like it had its lowest price point at $4, like in the beginning of February, and it looks like it's starting to go up in price. Currently 122 listings on the market. We have copies starting at $5, $5.17, $5.25 with shipping, $5.50 with shipping, so $5.50 on the first page, and then on the second page they start going up to the almost $6 price point right here. Let's see what else we got. So yeah, $6 on the second page, $5.50 on the first page. I definitely think this is a good card to go in on because it's one of those cards that was like at $13 I think at its highest price point, if I'm not mistaken, last year. I'm gonna take a look at the graph. Yeah, its highest price point, it was almost like $13 when it first released. So I could definitely see these hitting that price point again, since it's one of the few cards in the set that is actually good. Duels from the Deep doesn't have that many good cards. It has Droplet, which is pretty good, but not good this format. Fish Sonar is pretty good as well, and then after that it's Marince's Dive. So it's only like 3 cards that you chase after from this set, maybe 4 if you count the Ghost Rare. But Marince's Dive, I think, is one of those cards that could go up in price later on, but let me know what your thoughts are on Marince's Dive. Last card on today's market watch is the Ice Jade Synchro. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it, so I'm not even going to try. But this one says you can activate this effect. It's a quick effect. Face a monster you control cannot be destroyed or banished by your opponent's card effects this turn. Then if you activated this effect in response to your opponent's card or effect activation, and your opponent has a card with that name on their field or graveyard, you can banish those cards. If a card is banished by your opponent's card effect while this card is your graveyard, you can special summon this card. So it's actually a pretty good level 10 synchro. These are currently at 124 listings. We have them sitting around like $2, $2.20, $2.40, $2.50 right there with shipping. And on the second page, there's a couple listings as well at around like $2.50. So we'll call it $2.50 for the Ice Jade. But I definitely think this card could go up later on in price, because we do have an Ice Jade monster that makes it super easy to go into this. So that's just what my thoughts are. Let me know what your thoughts are on this card. But definitely make your own judgment when you're going to invest in some cards. I'm going in on it, but doesn't mean you should be going in on it. But that's going to be it for today's market watch. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, go follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Return of the Chance. This is Ricky572, and we'll see you guys next time.